The hero of week one for the New York Jets was undrafted rookie Xavier Gipson, whose 65-yard walk-off punt return lifted Gang Green to a 22-16 victory over the Bills. New York Post sports columnist Steve Serby, he caught up with the rookie for his weekly Q&A. And after joining me in studio last week, Steve joins me remotely this Sunday. Steve, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Yeah, well, I wish I could be back in the studio, but I'm here at the Cowboys Jets game watching Zach Wilson. So be it.
So be it. So be it. You're at the place where you'll be right front and center for an NFL game. Now, Steve,
enjoyed the studio experience. Brianna, Lee, all your support staff, tremendous.
Thank you. It was great to have you in studio last week. But here we are remote, as we generally always do. We're going to talk about Xavier Gipson. Now, Steve, a lot has happened for Gipson real quick, right? His story of being an undrafted rookie, trying to make the team, was featured on Hard Knocks. Then he has the walk-off punt return. What has life been like for Gipson between week one and week two?
You can imagine how crazy it's been. His followers on social media have exploded. He got a shout out from former Raiders wide receiver Tim Brown, who went to his high school in Dallas, Woodrow Wilson High School. He was thrilled about that. He's had people send him replays of the overtime punt return. He's living a dream, basically. But he hasn't, it's interesting. He's a quiet, chill guy. He has not gone into New York City. He's only been to the city once. He's busy being a father. He's got a 2-year-old son, a 1-year-old daughter. But this is a guy that's all football. He is driven to make his mark. A kid from Stephen F. Austin now is so highly regarded by Robert Saleh, who thinks he can be a wide receiver also, aside from a punt returner in the NFL. And the kid's dynamic, he's electric, and he loves the game of football, and he studies it over and over and over again.
Yeah, he's on his way, trying to make his mark in the league, and he's a lover of football, and we love to hear that. Now, the thing about Xavier Gipson is he's a young man who's been doubted about his ability to play at this level due to his size. How has he used that to motivate himself? And now that he's made it to the NFL, what's his on-field mentality in order to stay in the league?
Well, he's 5'9", Dex. How tall are you, by the way?
I'm 6'2".
Oh, so you never had to deal with trying to overcome doubters about being small or short, right?
Nah, I know nothing about that life. Yeah. No.
Well, I do. But and I still have a chip on my shoulder.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
No, you're not 5'8", so you don't understand.
I know nothing about that. I was 5'8" a long time ago. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, 13 years old probably. But
that's about pretty accurate. Yeah.
But Xavier is still 5'8", and he, on his high school yearbook, he wrote that he is eager. He will prove people wrong, that it doesn't matter how tall or short you are. It's all about what's in your heart. And he says, I have a different heart. Size does not matter. And it used to make him angry, but he still has, it doesn't make him angry now, but he still has that chip on his shoulder. And he's able to release whatever anger he has on the football field, which he regards as his sanctuary. Look, Aaron Rodgers loved him. Aaron Rodgers raved about him on Hard Knocks. And he's fearless. The kid is absolutely fearless, and he plays like he knows he belongs, and he certainly has proved it. And look, kudos to him. He is not too small. He made it out of Dallas, a rough neighborhood in Dallas, and has become a high-character, quality New York Jet who basically can help Zach Wilson with, if he can change the field position for Zach Wilson, along with the Jets' defense. That's what the Jets are counting on, special teams and defense to help Zach Wilson, especially against these Cowboys and Micah Parsons and that defense that obliterated Daniel Jones and the Giants last week. So exciting kid, exciting story, and he deserves everything he's getting. And watch for him against the Cowboys today. He may just have another punt return up his sleeve.
Well, Jets fans would be happy about that, Steve. They would love to see another punt return as good as the 65-yarder that they
Yeah, what
saw
was
Monday
your
night.
reaction when he scored that touchdown? What you must have gone nuts. What did you think?
I was just like, wow. Well, one, I recognized when he had it, and I was like, wow, this is so good for him. It was great for the Jets with the night they had, losing Aaron Rodgers and all of that happening. But for him to do this as an undrafted rookie, I was beyond thrilled for him. I mean, these are the things we like to see in sports sometimes, right,
Yeah,
Steve? We like to see that.
Exactly. He was the kid playing Jason Brownlee in table tennis on Hard Knocks. Remember?
Yeah, remember? Yeah.
Yeah, and he swears he's better than Jason Brownlee.
Ah.
I didn't get a chance to go back to Brownlee to check out whether that's a fact or not, but I'm buying whatever Xavier Gipson says this week. I'm buying.
You're buying it. Well, you know what? I see what's going on there a little bit, Steve. You did this Q&A with Xavier Gipson. You guys are in the same height range, so you are sticking with your 5'8", 5'9" brethren. That's what you're doing there. I see what's going on there.
Yeah, we were both seated at the time we did the interview, but I was happy that when he did get up, he did not tower over me. That was a victory for me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you felt that way last week when I saw you in person in the studio, that I was towering over you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you certainly were, and I strained my neck looking up to you, as a matter of fact.
That is the great Steve Serby. Check out his Q&A on NewYorkPost.com with Xavier Gipson. It is a really good one. We'll see how the Jets do against the Cowboys in Week 2. Safe travels, Steve, and see you when you return to New York.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Tex.